When I come back from that break, my relaxed, you know, who don't come within Namra and today I have Lady in Blue in the studio. What friend Akua? Akua. But I may fancy me. Nta mo bone Akua. Essay.
Akua.
Mento.
Akua.
Akua. Akua.
Akua.
Onye AKUA.
Yeah, AKUA.
Akua.
Oh no. Akua.
Akua.
Oh, well, I prefer Akua.
Akua. And munka na Akua.
Yes, please.
Nti din no kwete mo wudin no pedo asesa mo brand. Because my brand na your fancy brand. Oya fancy do maka Akua. My sister mo fe na Akua na Akua.
Akua.
Akua. Akua music. The music no your say name.
It can be.
Hey.
I've not heard that before. It's different.
What there? Hey, under that, my guest that minyan nurse in there. The music helps people to know what she does. Into so the music na kanwa.
It's different.
Music ni ye hu there etonyum.
Yeah, it's different. That's why I wanted to have that name. Akua music is a statement name when you hear it.
It's a statement name. Maybe so the same question and then be some guest.
Okay.
Into say actress and about Akua movies.
If it fits, why not? Everybody with their own choice, but that's the choice that I chose.
That's the choice you chose. Beautiful. And to Ghana, ha?
No.
It's a young fan.
I'm based in the UK.
You're based in the UK. But Trinity.
Yeah.
It's my council.
So.
So no children.
So because if I speak, then you'll hear the British accent that you're hearing now. You'll hear that. So.
But you're kind of here,
what would you like me to say? But we're having a great conversation because I'm responding to you. Even the music that they hear, the trees there. They'll understand. I promise. Yeah. They will.
No, but for no say to America.
Then I'll speak slow. I'll speak slow.
Speak slow.
Yeah.
Speak slow. When you know, what target audience here? One of Ghana, another one of UK, USA, other European countries.
So it's a mixture of people. I would say that my main target audience is both males and females within the 18 and upwards range. In terms of like the demographics and countries, it's for all because the genre of music I do is Afro R&B. And the reason why I term it Afro R&B, the Afro side is to bring the Ghanaian culture, the African culture, but also the R&B side is the lyricism, being able to show my vocals and things like that, but incorporating my culture and my music. So it's a mixture between both worlds.
How many times na Abba Ghana ha monom Abba be promote when you?
So I would say maybe 2 or 3 times. This is probably like my 3rd time. Everybody said you have to come to Ghana in December. I've never actually experienced the whole Ghana in December thing, I guess, at this age. So I've come, one, to work, but also to enjoy and to meet new people, to socialize, to network, to make contacts. So that's the main reason for me being here, to promote myself, because it's good to be known in the UK where you're based, but also you want to reach out to home because Ghana is also home, which is why I want to target this demographic at the same time.
Before you said, this one or your 3rd time Abba Ghana will promote
specifically for music.
For music, yes, specifically for music. Yes. Before these 3 times at Abba Ghana, now when you promoting with him,
it was mainly in the UK.
Mainly in the UK.
Yes.
Inti, if you are comparing, ma e promote wo UK nkoten, na ma e be promote wo Ghana ha monom na aka hono. E be kada which country no you're more effective if you're promoting your song at?
I'll say Ghana, mainly because the UK, they're aware, we have this thing where it's not necessarily if you're talented, they support you, it's more if you're popular. So if somebody says you need to listen to this person, that's when they'll draw into you. So sometimes you have a lot of underground musicians who are doing so well, have the gift, have the talent, but they don't have the backing. That's mainly what it's like in the UK. But what I've seen here from the short time that I've been in Ghana is if you have the talent, you have the right person that really believes in you and what you can do and can help you and can push you, you can make it, or you can start making waves to see that you're actually making progress. So I'd say it's more effective.
Erica say me pede maybe I haven't been to the UK before.
Okay.
Main shada nyo bi owo UK nye dwumanti nye me bi owo mo ma mentasi.
Okay.
So e promote wonyum wo UK. Sa Ghana hade ya that TV stations to go on for interviews, that radio stations, you have people to place your songs right and all that. So promote with UK. How is it like? Maybe so how is it like, because at least a few radio naza me who or yeah, social media they are doing live and all that. No, oh yeah, no, yeah, some small space been a while set up, mostly online radio.
Yeah.
TV crowd, I'm not too sure how many channels are owned by Ghanaians. So how is it like if you're promoting your songs there?
So in the UK, there's a lot more process and procedures. So even though you might know somebody that's in the industry that might make it a little bit easier to get in there, there's still so many steps you have to follow. And like you have to have like a press kit. You need to let the industry know that you're releasing a project or a song before, I guess, everybody else, the whole world knows, and things like that. There's a lot of steps that you need to follow to do that. In terms of TV, not many people watch TV in the UK like that, in terms of like music channels. We're not really, I think we've moved from that. We used to, where everybody wants to see a music video on the latest TV station, but we don't really do that. It's more social media is the main thing that we have to use to market ourselves. So the Instagrams, the TikToks, to at least show your personality. So it's not every day when you're in the studio or you're rehearsing, show the character behind the musician that the world sees. So I would say, yeah, it's more social media, more active in the UK. It's more of the musician doing the pushing than, I guess, having someone to represent you.
The new song that you're promoting, what's the title?
It's called Connection.
Connection. What connections are?
So, connection can be between anybody. In the specifically in the song and the video, it's a connection between two people. So it shows the growth from being children to teenagers to being adults. And it kind of signifies if you have that connection with someone, be it a relationship or just a friend or anything, it doesn't matter what happens. The connection, if it's strong, it will always be there, no matter how far you drift away. A strong connection can't necessarily be broken. So that's the concept of the song.
But what motivated that concept?
There wasn't really anything that motivated it, to be fair. Like, there's no special person.
Oh
no. There was no person or motive like that. When I'm in the studio, I just write. So sometimes I never really know what direction the song is going to go in. I just kind of write how I feel in that moment. So I was just writing. And then when I was working with my producer, he put together a beat. And then with the beat that he put together, I just pieced everything together. And that's how we got Connection. So there was no real inspiration to say, I'm going to write a song about this. It just came. Sometimes when you're in the creative mood, you don't really plan things. And that's when you create the best things, when you don't necessarily plan. So that's how Connection came about.
What social media handles you have?
So you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Akua Music, AKUA Music. Then on TikTok, it's Akua the Great.
Akua the Great.
The Great.
Akua the Great.
Yes.
Akua the Great.
It has a nice ring
TikTok
to it.
Yeah, Akua the Great.
Akua the Great.
Akua the Great.
And then on Facebook, it's Akua Artist. So AKUAARTIST.
Akua
Artist.
Then to know different. Unconfusing Kofa.
It won't confuse
So
me.
on Facebook, I'm looking for Akua Artist.
Or even if you start typing in Akua, I might be the first name that pops up. And my website too, www.akuamusic.co.uk.
www.akuamusic.co.uk. Beautiful. When you have platforms now,
so it's everywhere. It's available on any music streaming platform, from Spotify to Apple Music, Audio Mac, Tidal, Pandora, SoundCloud. The list is endless.
Baby,
Yes.
Have you been nominated for any award yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I know it's
Are you
coming soon.
looking forward? What happens if you never get nominated?
I mean, I don't like to think negative, like never getting nominated. If I don't get nominated for an award, it just means continue working harder. And I wouldn't say that just having an award makes you feel like you are that person, because there are so many different musicians in the world that may not get nominated. It doesn't mean that they have to look down on themselves or think, oh, I didn't get nominated, so I'm not special in this particular category or for this particular award. It just means continue working. That's all that it means. It's a motivating factor. But I wouldn't say I'm working to get an award. I'm doing the music because I love it and I like the music that I put out, and I hope that the world also enjoys it. And then when it comes to recognition for realizing or recognizing what somebody has done, and they see that, oh yes, I should nominate this person, hopefully, God willing, I'll be amongst those that are nominated.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I wish I had more time for this conversation because the questions I wanted to ask, it's like I was zooming in small. But unfortunately, my time is up. I hope to have you again. Hopefully, how long are you going to be here?
Maybe till January. January. Yes.
Ending of January?
I can come back.
Because I would want to have you on radio as well. So we do radio on Saturdays and on Original FM.
Okay.
91.9 Saturdays 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
That's not.
So we'd have an extended conversation.
If I have to come back, I'll come.
I would love to have you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our Wofi Erisha, we had Akua music.